You create technology to invade the privacy. This is our land, we not from Africa. To make me laugh at you, pull up in the Acura. Boom! You don't want me to clap at you. You don't wanna end up on the news from these niggas attacking you. You don't wanna end up with a bruise from a real nigga smacking you. You don't wanna end up with a snake up in your chest like Dracula. Fuck that. Yeah, we done with that real rap. Time to pick up that gun. Time for that drill rap. Time to spin that nigga block. Pull up where you chill at. If I catch him at that Whole Foods eating a banana and get peeled back. First off, always been one to bust off. Now I ain't talking about no freaky shit. I ain't trying to get no nuts off. Now I ain't talking about no kinky bitch. I better take these cuffs off. I'm moving around with 2 chopsticks. I'm trying to get that ducks off. Fuck that. Jersey, a little ass bitch can't hurt me. You can try your tricks and throw them licks, motherfucker, them shits don't hurt me. You call your click and grab them clips, motherfucker, little bitch ain't word.
You ready to slide? Let me hear you say yeah, I'm ready to slide. Car in park, I put it in the drop. Poor ass niggas, they ready to rock. Better not catch your ass outside. You gonna what? Ride from the block. You ready to slide? Let me hear you say you ready to slide? Let me hear you say
Ain't nobody from outside bringing down the property value. It's these folk shooting each other and selling that crack rock and shit.
Well, how you think the crack rock gets into the country? We don't own any planes. We don't own no ships. But we are not the people who are flying and floating that shit in here.
Move, with 2 chopsticks, 2 chopsticks. That's so diabolical, man. What the fuck? Oh, man. I'll be honest. I never thought in a million years I would be the one talking about a Diddy story. I didn't, you know. Respectfully, I'm a music artist and I'm a part of the industry. And I'm a film director, right? But me on YouTube, live streaming, talking about a Diddy story, I never thought it'd be me. Never. But since we here today, it's just some crazy ass diabolical shit. If your lawyer gotta leave the courtroom, I'm just saying. You feel me? Like, my lawyer never left the courtroom. So what the fuck could have happened that made your lawyer leave the courtroom? I mean, they get paid millions of dollars to tell the best lie. And it got to the point where a motherfucker couldn't even lie about it. Like, I can't represent you, bro. That's just, come on, man. No Diddy. No Diddy, bro. Like, if your lawyer gotta say no Diddy, that's just fucking diabolical. Yeah, you see it. I got the velvet on. Because I feel as though you can't talk about a fly-ass nigga. If you're not a fly-ass nigga, you just a hater. You just a fucking hater. So I had to throw on the velvet. Yeah, it's velvet. You know, you ain't gotta ask, what is it? It's velvet. But, man. Damn. Well, the good news is, there's no more Diddy parties. You feel me? Shit hot right now. So none of y'all up-and-coming artists ain't got to get fucked in the game no more. You feel me? It's shit hot. They ain't fucking niggas in no more. So you going to have to get it how you get it. Start live streaming or something because you can't just sell out that easy. You can't just shake that ass. You can't do nothing strange for no change no more. It's over for you niggas. So you got to have real talent now. And as y'all heard on that song, I got real talent. So, motherfucker, man, no further ado, let's get into this shit, because this shit is so fucking diabolical, man. What the fuck?
Both sides in the Sean Diddy Combs case have until today to give answers for how the music mogul has been communicating from jail.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties.
We made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way.
Diddy's legal drama just went from bad to worse. And trust me, the tea is piping hot. In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Diddy's own lawyer has walked away from the case right in the middle of court proceedings. Yep, the same lawyer who was writing for him for months has thrown in the towel, reportedly losing faith in both the case and Diddy himself.
Why is that not a fair outcome?
What he did here is on a magnitude of unlike anybody else you could imagine.
But wait, it gets juicier. On October 23rd, the internet nearly combusted when a prison call recording surfaced. In it, a voice allegedly belonging to Diddy is heard advising one of his sons to get rid of all the pizza boxes.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza.
Hold on, speaking about food, I just have to say, you know, I hope that you all had a happy, very happy Thanksgiving, you know. I got to put that out there, you feel me? Because I'm thankful for a lot of things, especially the family and my children and stuff like that. But, yeah, enjoy your turkey, all that. It's Black Friday. Go out, get yourself something nice. Get your family something nice. Get your children something nice. Do your thing. Do your thing.
All the boxes. Okay.
But it looks like Diddy's advice didn't age well, because now the floodgates have opened. Evidence is pouring out.
I dare you to let me build you.
Hold on. Right now, shit just beginning to get spicy. Like, it ain't really hit the fan yet. You feel me? It didn't hit the fan yet. But shit about to hit the fan. You feel me?
Left and right, and more people are stepping up to share their own experiences involving the music mogul. To make matters worse, the accuser's lawyer seems incredibly confident, boldly claiming that Diddy's chances of avoiding a life behind bars are slim to none.
But I have all the confidence in the world and the federal court in the state of New York that they will remain keeping Diddy under no bond and that all of the victims in this case will be able to proceed.
So what's got these lawyers feeling so confident about Diddy's downfall? And why did his own lawyer throw in the towel before the trial even started? Let's dig into the chaos, because the leaked evidence is stacking up faster than we can keep track of. Starting with the basics, the stuff we all need to know. I'll lay it out plain and simple. The prosecutor himself revealed exactly what led to Diddy's indictment and the evidence they uncovered during the search of his home.
During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and the large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff alleged.
Hold on, pause. Like, all right. For one, he a billionaire. Like, firearms, cool. Like, baby oil, I don't see nothing like incriminating about baby oil. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest. Like, even having these freak off parties and shit, you know what it is if you come in. Like, so it's nothing illegal about neither one of those so far. Like, there's nothing illegal about having baby oil, having straps, like, or having motherfucking freak-offs. I don't see nothing about it.
Actually used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
And now even more shocking evidence is surfacing, pointing to how Diddy could be tied to some of the
Now, what they about to get into, you feel me? Maybe that, like, you doing essays and shit like that, you feel me? All that type of shit, like, I get it. Now you're talking criminal shit. But the other ones, I don't think it was really need to even mention.
Disturbing deaths in the music industry. This might explain why Diddy's own lawyer recently decided to call it quits. After all, when the accusations pile up this high, and with the mounting claims linking Diddy to events that have rattled the industry, perhaps even the sharpest legal minds realize there's no clean way out of this web of allegations. For context, this all blew up when a new witness, Courtney Burgess, stepped into the spotlight. Burgess, a former associate of Diddy's late ex-girlfriend Kim Porter, has dropped a bombshell that could change everything. He claims to have received flash drives containing explosive materials, evidence that just might be the game changer the prosecution has been waiting for. According to Burgess, these flash drives contain the completed book that Kim Porter had promised would go public if anything ever happened to her. This isn't just a collection of notes or unfinished drafts. Burgess claims it's the full 54 pages of Kim's work, and it begins with a chilling message. The book starts with Kim's promise that if something were to happen to her, she wanted this book to be shared with the world.
I mean, this is a beautiful young woman. She look extremely healthy.
Mr.
I mean, $1 billion healthy, so ain't no flu taking her out. Allegedly. I ain't no 1-8. You feel me? If y'all don't know what a 1-8 is, do your research, but I ain't no 181. You feel me? I don't fuck with 50-30. I ain't with none of that shit. You feel me? I ain't with saying a black man go to prison for none of that shit. None of that shit. You feel me? It's just, this case is fucking diabolical.
Burgess is delivering that truth. Mr. Burgess actually told me that he believed that the purpose of that gag order letter that was written by Mark Agnifilo on November 3rd was because Diddy knew that it was Courtney who was bringing this information.
Now, for the past few months, some truly disturbing claims have resurfaced about the contents of Kim Porter's manuscript. If these revelations had come to light the day Kim passed away in November 2018, we might have learned the chilling details of what Diddy had been up to over the past 2 decades. One of the wildest claims in Kim's manuscript is downright jaw-dropping. She allegedly accuses Diddy of hitting her with a chair so hard that it landed her in the hospital. She even thought she might not make it out alive. But that's not all. While she was in the hospital, Diddy allegedly paid off the entire staff to keep quiet about the incident. And if you think that's bad, there's more. Kim also claims that during a yacht trip, things got so intense that Diddy broke her nose in a brutal attack. It was so severe they had to fly her to the nearest hospital to get it fixed. But the mistreatment didn't stop there. Kim reportedly described how Diddy controlled every aspect of her life. He allegedly wired her home, tapped her phone, and hired people to spy on her.
And then sometimes,
like, that's some wild ass insecure shit though. Like, come on now. Like, that's a lot of ties to keep on one person. Like, especially when you like a billionaire. Like, why? Fuck out of here. Like,
when Kim lived on 70th something street, and I would go upstairs with Diddy, you could hear the shit in the hallway. And I would just shake my head when he come out or whatever, and Kim would be in the house. And it's always about where she was at or who she was dealing with.
Things took a darker turn when Diddy sought full custody of their children. Feeling cornered, Kim supposedly threatened to expose everything, especially Diddy's deepest, darkest secrets, which, by the way, are seriously questionable. Freak-offs. The manuscript also dropped bombshells about Diddy's manipulative behavior, forcing Kim into degrading situations and controlling her to the point where she was emotionally shattered. We got a glimpse of this when Cassie filed her own lawsuit against Diddy, revealing years of mistreatment during their 11-year relationship. And it's not hard to believe Kim was the first to experience it. But the creepiest claim of all, Kim allegedly suggested that Diddy was somehow involved in the tragic deaths of Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. She hinted that he orchestrated events to keep control over their legacies, making...
Hold on, bro. Now, that's when shit started to get spicy for me. Like, you feel me? You kill a legend like Tupac. I fuck with Biggie too. But I don't look at Biggie like Tupac, you know? I'll always look for like music with messages and shit like that, because that's what I mean. So, hearing Biggie back then was probably like Lil Wayne. You feel me? Like Lil Wayne is definitely like the best rapper alive and shit like that. But he's not like a J. Cole type or Tupac type. You feel me? He don't have those type of I mean, Lil Wayne do make songs like that, like God Bless America and very few, you feel me? But he's not an activist type of artist. You feel me? Not saying. So Biggie was definitely respected with the talent and everything. You feel me? I take nothing from him. You feel me? I'm definitely give him all his flowers. But I don't think he was as valuable as a Tupac was. You feel me? I mean, it could be debatable. Like, you probably feel different. But I know for sure, like, when I listen to his music, it's nothing like, it's nothing really beneficial for our community in it. Like, he telling his story, but it wasn't so driven with a purpose to make change in our community. But it is what it is.
This whole situation even more twisted than anyone could have imagined. This explosive revelation gained major traction when retired LAPD Detective Greg Kading, the mastermind behind some of the most crucial investigations in hip-hop history, stepped forward. Known for his role in investigating
Leafy, what's good? Welcome to the show, bro.
The murders of Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G., Kading pulled back the curtain on the tumultuous music scene of the 1990s, offering an unfiltered account of the conflicts that ultimately shaped the genre. In a jaw-dropping interview, Kading revealed how Diddy may have been at the heart of the shady deals and covert betrayals that fueled the war of that era. Kading's investigation into the events surrounding Tupac's murder took a dark turn when he claimed that Diddy might have been the one to order the hit on Tupac.
You're gonna need people that said, I was there when a financial transaction took place and it was very clear what that money was for. I was there when the agreement was made. I spoke with Puff about it and he told me that he'd hired these guys.
Even Jaguar Wright has something to say about all of this.
Tupac was the threat, which is why they got rid of him first. Biggie was symptomatic of that, because they needed Biggie to die to create the realness around the story of the East Coast West Coast battle.
She also claimed that Diddy had access to substances that could trigger pneumonia and heart attack symptoms. According to her, this could connect him to several mysterious deaths in the music industry.
She had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know...
And just to make things even spicier, she says she has the receipts, evidence that could shake up the whole narrative. This isn't so far-fetched when you consider it. Kim was one of the first to experience the darker side of Diddy's control. Officially, her death in 2018 was attributed to pneumonia, but right from the start, there were questions. The initial coroner's report hinted at foul play, with toxins found in her body that could mimic pneumonia symptoms. Rumors started circulating about blood on her pillow and a suspicious trail from her bedroom to the bathroom, painting a much more sinister picture. What made it even more chilling was the timeline. Kim reportedly made a 911 call at 2:43 a.m., but help didn't arrive until hours later when Kamora Lee Simmons found her around 11 a.m. That delay raised major red flags. Kim's family has been suspicious from the start. They've allegedly spoken with the FBI about pursuing a wrongful death lawsuit.
It is now.
Oh shit, man. Shit definitely getting crazy. Like I don't know, man. If it was this type of shit that made the lawyer get up out of there, then shit. The lawyer had to see some shit for him. Like, nah, fuck that, I'm out of here. Leafy, what you think, yo? Put it in the comments. Tell me what you think about this shit. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Against Diddy, but investigators have reportedly urged them to stay silent to avoid compromising the case. Another instance we need to consider is none other than Kim Porter's ex, Al B. Sure. He reportedly faced a horrific ordeal, landing in a coma for 2 months. While he hasn't publicly disclosed the full story, reports hint that he was working on a tell-all book detailing the same freak-off lifestyle we're now learning more about.
Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
So why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
Just as mentioned, Al B. Sure's situation has an eerie resemblance to that of Andre Harrell, another key figure in the music industry. Andre was reportedly working on a manuscript that aimed to expose the industry's darkest secrets, including how powerful figures allegedly use substances and manipulation to control and silence others. He was also set to reveal how Diddy, with Clive Davis's help, replaced him as an industry heavyweight. Tragically, before he could release these revelations, Andre was found dead.
Alright, so with that being said,
He was also set to reveal how Diddy, with Clive...
This guy right here was definitely had to be the guy training them. You feel me? He looked like he probably fucked Diddy in. Dead ass. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. This motherfucker looks suspect. Like, who the fuck is this guy? He the billionaire guy who taught Diddy all his motherfucking tricks. Ain't no secret, so why the fuck he ain't more involved in all this shit? Like, huh?
Davis's help replaced him as an industry heavyweight. Tragically, before he could release these revelations, Andre was found dead.
Before we left Andre Harrell's house, Puff told me I didn't have to go. I knew that somebody was gonna die that night.
Another death in the world of music today. The founder of Uptown Records passed. Andre Harrell died late Thursday at his home in California. Harrell gave rapper Sean Puff Daddy Combs his first big break.
And let's not forget Jamie Foxx. Recently, his name has been added to this grim list of connections. Jamie had a famously close friendship with Diddy, so close that Diddy let him record some of the freak show activities.
Yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this, the whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy. He was like, yo, let him through. And I'm like, all right, I'm through.
However, last year, Jamie experienced a mysterious health scare after reportedly sharing disturbing details about events tied to Diddy. Falling into a coma, his story seems to follow the same troubling pattern of those who got too close to the truth. Last month, Choke No Joke dropped a bombshell during an interview with Comedy Hype. He shared his first-hand account of attending 2 of Jamie Foxx's shows in Atlanta and revealed some jaw-dropping details. According to Choke, during the tapings, Jamie directly stated Diddy was responsible for what happened to him.
But Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
But wait, there's more. In another jaw-dropping twist, celebrity security guard Big Homie CC took things even further. Echoing the earlier revelations by Choke No Joke, Big Homie also claimed that Jamie directly accused Diddy of poisoning him. The security guard even added that Jamie reported these chilling suspicions to the FBI.
What are some of the things that you heard behind the scenes that were going on before this indictment actually dropped?
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
We're talking about when, what was it, a year or 2 ago or so, when Jamie Foxx got real sick and everybody said he had a stroke.
Yes.
We're talking about that, or talking about something different?
At this point, it's becoming harder to dismiss the possibility that Diddy might be tied to some of the industry's most suspicious deaths. According to the feds, they might even be gearing up to include these allegations in their growing case. Looking back, there's a haunting pattern. Many celebrities tied to Diddy have met untimely ends through drowning, poisoning, or mysterious illnesses like pneumonia. Take Aaron Carter, for instance, a name that's now being whispered in this dark narrative. Known for his turbulent...
Oh, this motherfucker was out here killing white kids? Nah, I can't believe that, bro. I ain't believing that. This nigga was out here killing white kids, bro. Nah. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That I don't believe. But let's hear it.
Life and substance struggles. Aaron had ties to Diddy early in his career. Some speculate that Aaron might have been one of Diddy's first victims. Chillingly, just before his death, Aaron made cryptic claims suggesting someone was after him. Many now wonder if those ominous warnings pointed directly to Diddy.
And no one said anything.
Silence breaker for my brother, who is a artist, and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you, and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang myself.
Interestingly, the list of celebrities who mysteriously...
That's crazy work.
...died from drowning, often reportedly linked to overdoses, is longer than you might think. Whitney Houston and her daughter, Bobby Christina, are among the most high-profile cases. Then there's Matthew Perry, who tragically passed away in his hot tub, and Stephen Twitch Boss, whose death in a hotel also raised eyebrows. Another story that's definitely worth
Right, and he was definitely on the rise, bro.
Visiting is that of Biggie Smalls, or the notorious B.I.G. Nearly 3 decades after his tragic death, many still question if Diddy played a role in Biggie's passing. The speculation has raised concerns about Diddy's possible involvement in the aftermath, including efforts to hide crucial evidence. Biggie Smalls, born Christopher Wallace, was tragically taken from the world in March 1997 in Los Angeles, just months after Tupac Shakur's death in 1996. Both rappers still hold a special place in the hearts of fans, and their untimely deaths continue to be deeply felt. Fast forward to the investigations into their deaths, and things take a twist with a link to Diddy. In 2009, Greg Kading, the former LAPD detective investigating Biggie's murder, interviewed Keefe D, the same man who was with the shooter the night Tupac died. Oh, and Keefe D is also the one who claimed Diddy was behind the hit on Tupac.
Diddy is part of it. Diddy paid $1 million. I think it just makes for a good story.
New court discoveries in the Tupac Shakur murder case. New court documents show that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis accused hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of paying $1 million for the of the rap icon to...
I mean, I just recently read this book called The White Book that was written by Machiavelli, aka Tupac, that came out, I believe, in 2008, 2007, some shit like that. But Tupac was saying that he did get hit in that book, and now he living with one lung. I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but y'all check that book out. It's called The White Book. You feel me? Y'all could make that out to whoever the fuck y'all want to make it out to. Actually, it's on YouTube, too. If y'all don't get the book, the whole book is on YouTube, so just type it up. White Book by Machiavelli. Like, it tells about all this shit, and now all this shit is about to start getting exposed. And now this shit really is. So, let's see.
Tupac Shakur.
As Kading dug into Biggie's case, he made a shocking discovery. Keefe D was at a party Biggie had attended just hours before he was shot. This raised suspicions that Keefe D might know more about the crime than he let on. The plot thickened when Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mother, filed a $500 million lawsuit against the LAPD, accusing them of hiding the truth about her son's death. This legal move prompted the reopening of the investigation in 2006, with Greg Kading back on the case. And that's when things got even juicier. Kading uncovered a wealth of new evidence that could finally uncover the dark truth behind Biggie's murder. Now, since Greg Kading had retired from the LAPD, he could only share what he knew with the feds. He spilled the tea on Diddy, revealing how the mogul was allegedly profiting off Biggie, and even hinted that Biggie was planning to leave Bad Boy Records just weeks before his untimely death. Even Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, revealed the same shocking details. Deal got a rare look at Biggie's contract when he was tasked with holding...
The new Bearskin Hoodie 4.0 claims to be the most advanced...
I mean, I remember seeing one of his interviews. He was saying that Biggie didn't even fuck with Diddy like that. You feel me? He didn't. He said he ain't fuck with him like that. Word up. He said he smiled with him in pictures and shit like that, but he ain't fuck with him as a person and shit. Let's see.
With holding Diddy just weeks before his untimely death. Even Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, revealed the same shocking details. Deal got a rare look at Biggie's contract when he was tasked with holding Diddy's briefcase during a flight. What he saw was eye-opening. Biggie was making $250,000 per installment, while Diddy kept control of the publishing rights. In a jaw-dropping interview on DJ Vlad's vlog, Gene Deal went even further, claiming that Biggie was on the verge of signing a massive deal worth over $60 million right before his death.
I said, yo, Big, somebody gonna try to come kill us tonight. And Lil C's, who I hadn't seen all week, Lil C says, Gene, go ahead on with that cop shit. I said, I know one thing, you better get you a GED. You know what that is? A good enough degree, so they don't cheat you out your money like they doing your man right here. And I was talking to about Big, because I had read his whole contract on the plane, because Puff had gave me the briefcase. When he gave me the briefcase, you know, like, he just do some bullshit, hand me the briefcase, and went to first class, and I went to coach in the emergency exit, and I just opened it up, start reading the shit.
Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mom, totally backs up these claims. In her book, Biggie, Valletta Wallace Remembers, she shares how her son signed with Bad Boy for just $25,000 at the age of 19. And the list of names connected to Diddy doesn't stop there. Another name that keeps popping up is Craig Mack, who tragically passed away on March 12, 2018 at the age of 47. Official reports say he died from congestive heart failure. But doesn't that sound oddly familiar?
Hold on.
Official reports say he died from congestive heart failure, but There's
no way that man right there is only 47. You see his face? I mean, respect, you feel me, to the legend. But 47? I better not look like that at 47. I'm telling you.
Doesn't that sound oddly familiar? It seems like the cause of death for many close to Diddy has either been pneumonia, drowning, or even a heart attack. The rift between Craig and Diddy started over money, particularly when it came to their albums. Sources say Craig felt shortchanged, claiming that he never got paid by Diddy or Biggie for his contributions. Craig even opened up about the strain in their relationship, revealing that he had agreed to work on Diddy's projects with the understanding he'd get a third of the profits. But as time passed, that promised payment never came through. Frustrated, Craig stopped working with Diddy altogether. But things didn't just end there. The feud took a dark turn. Craig revealed he was threatened by Diddy's associates, who stalked him and issued chilling warnings. He courageously called out Diddy's tactics, likening them to a bullying mafia mentality. With Diddy and his crew putting pressure on him to pay up. The threats escalated to explicit death threats, leaving Craig genuinely fearing for his life. And it didn't take long before Craig Mack tragically passed away. This eerie pattern has many people raising their eyebrows. Could Diddy somehow be linked to these untimely deaths? Some are starting to think it's more than just a coincidence. When you add this to the chilling claims about Diddy's alleged ability to silence or manipulate people through dark methods, it's easy to see why folks are connecting the dots. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more intense, Mark Agnifilo,
Tara, welcome back.
One of Diddy's top defense attorneys, is seen leaving the courtroom at a crucial point in his legal battle. What's going on here? Is he getting cold feet? Or is the pressure from these explosive new allegations just too much to handle? Many are speculating that Agnifilo might be seriously considering ditching Diddy. Mark Agnifilo is a big deal in the world of criminal defense with over 30 years of experience. He's not just your average lawyer. This guy's got some serious street cred. He earned his bachelor's in philosophy and political science from Connecticut College back in '86, and then went on to graduate from Brooklyn Law School in 1990. He's worked in some pretty high-profile positions, like a former supervisor at the United States Attorney's Office for New Jersey and as a Manhattan Assistant District Attorney. Over the years, Mark has handled over 200 major cases, ranging from securities fraud to political corruption and even international arms dealing. He's even worked in countries like Italy, Switzerland, and Romania, tackling some seriously high-stakes criminal matters. So when you hear that he quit Diddy's case, that's a big red flag. With his background, he doesn't just walk away from anything unless there's something huge at play. And according to these
Carlos, welcome to the show, bro. Yeah, this is definitely this is deep. Like I said, bro, I never witnessed a lawyer walk away in the middle of a case. Like, I'm talking about in the courtroom, say, oh, nah, no Diddy, I'm out. Like, in the middle of court, never. I never seen it. Like, come on, bro. They the best. I mean, they get paid to fucking lie. They don't give a fuck what you did. So if a motherfucker can't represent you for millions of dollars for what you did, for what Diddy did, it had to be some real shit. Like, it had to be some real shit.
Explosive claims, one of the reasons Diddy's legal team might be stepping back is the mounting evidence that Courtney Burgess is reportedly ready to unleash. The pressure is building, and it seems Burgess is holding cards that could change everything. Beyond Kim Porter's actual manuscript, Burgess has alleged possession of 11 flash drives packed with shocking content. These drives supposedly contain recordings involving 8 different celebrities, 6 men and 2 women. And here's where things take a darker turn. Burgess claims that 2 of the 3 individuals in the footage were minors at the time. And here's where things get even more chilling. Some are speculating that one of the alleged minors mentioned in Burgess's claims could be none other than Justin Bieber.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
The timeline
and stuff. Like, remember me talking about getting that Lambo. Like, what y'all think? What y'all think? I don't know. Like, you feel me? All this shit is still a legend to me. But, shit hurt.
Adds an intriguing layer to this theory. Back in 2008, Justin was just starting to make waves in the music world and reportedly met Diddy for the first time. Around that same period, Diddy and Kim Porter's relationship hit its final breaking point. By late 2008, Kim publicly announced their split, stating it was best for her, Diddy, and their family. However, whispers at the time suggested there was more to the story. Allegedly, Kim had uncovered disturbing truths about Diddy's private interactions with Justin and other minors. It said that she's held on to this information, including potential tapes, but never went public due to the immense power and influence Diddy wielded at the time. And if you're curious about what Justin went through at the hands of Diddy, drop a comment below if you want us to dive deeper into it. In the meantime, what are your thoughts on all of this? Do you think Diddy has a shot at bouncing back from everything? Let us know in the comments. While you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other...
Yo, man. I don't know what to think. You feel me? It's a lot of rambles into this, and it's just like, I hope not. You feel me? I never want to see a black man get shipped up, you know? Get a whole L note. Especially when I know he was motherfucking influenced by other motherfuckers with power. You feel me? That wasn't black. So why the fuck they not more deeply involved, or even his bunkies at this point? Like, come on, bro. Like, it ain't all the way adding up. But I do know, like I said earlier, since Diddy back, you know, ain't no more Diddy parties. So only real niggas with talent coming out. Like, none of you untalented niggas could just sign up and just like, fuck it, I'm selling my soul. I'm selling my ass. Like, nah, bro. It's no more getting fucked in the industry no more, bro. Y'all done up. Y'all done up. You feel me? Y'all gotta get it out the mud like everybody else. You can't drop that neck for a wreck. You feel me? It ain't happening. You feel me? Diddy made shit hot for everybody. So, where the real talent at? Put that shit out there, man. And speaking of real talent, just listen to the tunes on this motherfucking outro. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And make sure you keep in mind that this news is so fucking diabolical, man. What the fuck? Like, I don't get it. It creates technology to invade the privacy. This is our land. We not from Africa. To make me laugh at you. Pull up in the Acura. Boom. You don't want me to clap at you. You don't want to end up on the news from these niggas attacking you. You don't want to end up with a bruise from a real nigga smacking you. You don't want to end up with a snake up in your chest like Dracula. Huh? Fuck that. Yeah, we done with that real rap. Time to pick up that gun. Time for that drill rap. Time to spin that nigga block. Pull up with jail at. If I catch him at that Whole Foods eating a banana and get peeled back. First off, always been one to bust off. Now I ain't talking about no freaky shit. I ain't trying to get no nuts off. Now I ain't talking about no kinky bitch. I better take these cuffs off. I'm moving around with 2 chopsticks. I'm trying to get that ducks off. Fuck that Jersey. The little ass bitch can't hurt me. You can try your tricks and throw them licks. Motherfuck them shits don't hurt me. You call your click and grab them clicks. Motherfuck little bitch ain't word.
You ready to slide? Let me hear you say yeah, I'm ready to slide. Car in park, I put it in the drop. Poor ass niggas, they ready to rock. Better not catch your ass outside. You gonna what? Rock from you ready to slide? Let me hear you say you ready to slide? Let me hear you say
Ain't nobody from outside bringing down the property value. It's these folk shooting each other and selling that crack rock and shit.
Well, how you think the crack rock gets into the country? We don't own any planes. We don't own no ships. But we are not the people who are flying and floating that shit in here.
With 2 chopsticks, that's so